We thought we were already live, so we were anyway.
Did it go off?
But we're live now.
Automatically. We're live now. Oh, there we are.
There
Okay,
we
now
are.
we are.
We are live. We're live.
We are going to be having another wonderful cooking show, and
We are so low tech. It's not even funny.
You know, I made some notes on my hand. My hand, you can't see. I washed them off, but it's my Palm Pilot. Those are my notes, my cooking notes, by the way. And since I am her sous chef, and last week was called chicken a la cuckoo. That was my favorite. And now this one will blow your mind.
Guess what we're doing? We're having a pizza party, and you're invited.
And you're invited. It's called Pizzarama.
Jay named that one, not me. I have nothing to do with that one. Anyhow.
However, you go ahead.
However, what?
However, this is going to be a very interesting one because last week we were all over the place, weren't we? We were kind of like we had pieces over there and pieces, and I was squirreling really bad, but I'm not going to squirrel quite so much this time.
Marianne, I think you're the first one to talk to us today.
Oh gosh, yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm just dying about something. It's so funny. Julie Middleton, Middleton and Allison Millar and many others, our wonderful friends, are taking Flat J. This is it kills me.
I think the two of them. I think Julie's his actual guardian.
Oh, it's Julie the guardian.
Some people
Julie's the
call
guardian.
him Flat J. Some people call him Cardboard J or CJ.
CJ.
But Allison usually joins her.
Allison's killing me.
And you know, the thing is about Julie is she's just so fun, and she was trying to think of something to do when we left, because everyone loved getting their picture with you and you saying hello when we were over at the musical. And then when you left, she had this idea.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to so many shows. Why don't I do a Cardboard J and take him around?
Was that Julie's idea?
That was Julie's idea.
Wow, Julie, I'm telling you, I have laughed so hard because Flat J has gone everywhere. Apparently, he's taking a nap right now.
Okay.
I think that's what Julie said.
Unless he's at the show, we don't. What time
Could
is
be.
it over there?
Well, it's
7
now.
p.m.
Well, it's now right past 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
So there's it's 7 p.m. over there.
Oh, 7.
Or is it 8 p.m.? Anyone in the UK, is it 7 or 8 p.m. right now?
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
question.
they'll tell us.
Oh, by the way, it is October 19th, my brother Burl's birthday. Happy birthday, brother Burl. We love you, man. Well, he is a great brother. And
yes, he's a sweet man.
Good man. And anyway, so we're going to do a little post later on about
And then what else about housekeeping? We had a little contest to see if anyone could guess who our guest is today.
Oh, yes.
So if any of you want to guess who the guest is, go ahead and type it in right now, and we'll give you just a minute to try to think of who's joining us. It's not an Osmond.
No.
But they're like family.
And this person knows more about the Osmonds
than
I do. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, she will blow your mind.
It's a she. Okay, Jay gave you a clue.
Wait, that's another clue.
She knows a lot about the Osmonds. So if Jay needs to know, like, hey, what song was it we sang at this show? And she will tell Jay what song, what year, what outfit they're wearing. Anybody guess?
Oh, and then one more clue. She's been with us for a very, very long time.
I think Cheryl got it.
Well, let me give you one more clue. The last clue. The Andy's boys have left the building. Okay, now those who have seen the musical, and I think Julie and Allison have seen it, almost 40
who says
times.
That in the musical? Who says Andy's boys have left the building? The character, not Stephanie.
Oh, they're getting it. They're all getting it.
Okay,
Judy,
they're guessing.
Judy, come over here, Judy.
So Judy's been over here,
and by the way, Julie Middleton, I think, said something about this is going to be her 40th show, or was it
Julie
Allison?
and Allison?
Wow. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Do you believe that? This is Judy. We call her the Judy because
a lot of you know the Judy.
The Judy because of the play, and when those who've seen the play know that this is the Judy that's in the play, and but anyway, so we just have such a good time, and you can say any question, she knows the answer.
You don't know everything.
Yes, you try to stump Judy. That would be a fun. So we have Judy as our guest this week at our home. If I could show you, but I'm not going to point the camera over there. She has been just helping us so much, and we've been opening boxes. That we brought that moving truck Saturday and brought her home with us because she wanted to help. And so many of our things were packed in blankets or towels, and she's been just helping us doing laundry, folding towels. And so after this, we're all going to go out and have a fun drive and do some fall leaf watching. And she's going to take some of her amazing photos.
Take some
Judy's
pictures.
Of
amazing
Wyoming.
photographer. She's been patiently waiting for a few days to go out and do that.
I had a little funny note from Bosa, who was really the one that came up with the idea of having the play.
Both of you together.
And he says, "Why Oming?" And I said, "Well, it's because
He has Jay's sense of humor.
yeah. Why did we move to Wyoming? Well, there are a lot of reasons, but
Oming. Anyway.
yeah. For those who don't know, my great grandfather was with Bishop Call's great grandfather. They built the tabernacle together.
But they were the original settlers of Star Valley, along with, I don't know if it was like 10 or a dozen other families that came up here.
Amazing.
And your grandfather was the ecclesiastical leader, which we call the stake president. So back then you had that job until you die. So he did it for like 25 years, right?
Something like that. It was like a long time, and it was like amazing.
So
The history.
it's so fun. Today in the grocery store, we found someone else that was related.
Yeah.
And it's just like, one time when we were at the grocery
So
store,
many
there were
cousins
5
here,
cousins.
So many cousins.
5 cousins. And they were like, oh, wait, there's 2 more over in frozen food. And we all kind of got together. And
Well, when you think of the Osmonds, you think of Ogden or the original roots,
Right.
but actually the roots really started in Star Valley, Wyoming. Yeah.
because it was your great-grandpa, your grandpa, and your dad were born here, right?
That's right.
Well, your great-grandpa wasn't. He was born in London.
No, but he
came
settled
here,
it here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, so who's ready for the pizza party?
I am.
We know that this is Osmond Fit, and we hope it is anyway. Last week we were
We were on,
broadcasting
I think,
from
Jaron,
Jaron, and we didn't know it.
yeah.
So hopefully this is Osmond Fit. So what we're going to do is we're taking a spin on pizzas. Oh, did someone throw away the box? Let me just show them.
I did.
It's okay. Here, let me show them. I don't know if any of you have seen cauliflower crusts. You get them frozen. I didn't want to go to the trouble today of making homemade cauliflower crusts. We just got these, and it comes in a 2-pack. We're going to do homemade pizza sauce, and I have
You're
a
out of the
recipe.
camera, Judy. You need
That's
to get in.
okay.
Come on, Judy.
That's okay.
I also have a great recipe for pesto. I'm not going to make it today. I'll share that recipe. I think it's from Chef Brad, actually. And we're also going to make an orzo bowl. So maybe something to pair up with your pizza. How many of you have had orzo? It looks like rice, but it's actually a pasta. We have whole wheat orzo, so we're going to make that today. And make a bowl with some grilled chicken. We marinated, and Jay grilled chicken.
I grilled the chicken.
He's the king of the grill.
I'm a griller.
And we'll put together an orzo bowl.
I grilled them about it too.
Oh, that's a bad one.
That was a really bad one.
Really
Sorry,
bad dad
sorry,
joke.
I got grilled. Sorry.
So anyway, shall we get started?
Yes. Let's get started. Now, let's see. I'm trying to think what you told me, which one goes first.
Well,
Let's
you know
see.
what?
I tried. Oh, wait a minute.
Let me grab something out of here.
Okay, don't trick over that cord, babe. Okay. I tell you, now this.
Remember,
Oh, okay. Okay. I love Brussels sprouts. Okay. Judy hates them now, but she's never tried this recipe. And this particular recipe is amazing. So what we did, how did
those come later with the orzo bowl.
Okay, but what was the sauce that you smeared them all up
So if
together?
any of you gotten Brussels sprouts, Jay cut the ends off, and then he cut them in
Halves.
lengthwise, and we tossed them with olive oil and
Olive
put
oil.
like a big heaping tablespoon of garlic, crushed garlic on them, and then we baked them in the oven really long until they're dark brown.
like dark brown. I may have cooked them a little too much
No, I don't think
burnt,
so.
but you'll love them.
I will try them.
The leaves that fall off
I will
will
try
always
them.
look burnt, but
Oh.
the ones that aren't off.
Okay, good.
Okay, here's our orzo
You're
that
at
we're
the
gonna
camera,
cook.
Judy. There you go. There you go.
Judy doesn't care. She's not like that. Okay, so
Okay.
should we do the orzo first?
Okay,
or should
we're
we
gonna
do
do-
the pizza sauce first.
Let's do the pizza sauce. I think that's
The pizza sauce first?
okay.
Okay.
Now
then it's
again,
over
this is
here.
like building a house, right? You
Okay.
start with the foundation, right? This is the foundation, right? This
No,
is the.
yeah.
Or am I right?
That's- yes.
Okay. And now we're going to put the cement on, like we would build a house.
Okay. So,
Okay, I better stop because I think I just went south.
okay. So, do you want
Let me
to
get
come help me?
let me get my squirrel.
Do you want to come help me?
Now I keep this squirrel very handy, so there is a reminder to don't go south. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, Judy. This is a squirrel.
I actually need that.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, now do you want to come help me, or do you want to stay over there?
Oh no, I want to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now,
a few
Judy,
minutes.
you have to come around this side.
A few minutes ago, I got garlic and onion chopped up fine, and I sautéed it in this pan. It's hard because I can't do it all in front of you because it takes longer. So we've got that in the blender. Can you all see blender? No, you can't.
And we should
There's something I could
I
put on.
bring this a little closer, sweetheart?
No, what I'll do is,
Also, sound-wise, it might be good. Huh?
yeah, I'll move it closer. We're so low tech, you guys. And we're gonna bend that down a little.
Now this tripod is really on a ladder, and I taped this thing.
Oh, Dave.
I know, but they know that we're low tech.
This is just something we like to cook together, and so we're not a cooking show. We're not gonna. Please don't mess with it because I had to show
Oh,
this.
sorry.
to show
Oh,
this.
you want to show
Yeah,
that?
there.
Oh, gotcha. I'm with you.
Now we're extra long.
Oh, okay.
Who let this guy in? Who let-
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so we're totally not like professional cooks. We're not like a professional cooking show, but we're doing this just because we know you guys all cook, and we just thought you'd come and cook with us. So I put the crushed garlic and the chopped up onions in oil, sautéed them until they got just light brown. Put that in the blender. Then we're gonna get.
Oh, here we go.
I got a can of stewed, but they're fire roasted tomatoes, and you want to get the fire roasted ones, and you don't want to get diced because they use a lower grade of tomato usually. So here's the crushed tomatoes, fire roasted.
Okay.
Okay. And Jay, can you put
This is going to be
in
so good.
1 small can of tomato paste?
Just a scoop of it, right, babe?
No, the whole thing. One
Oh.
small can of tomato paste.
This is okay. Like I stuck a little. The can is about that big, and this is what that can is.
You
So
can
it's
do
tomato
slices of
paste
basil and
right there.
basil.
Can you see that? Okay. So I took one. I opened one little can,
Do I dump the whole thing?
which I found downstairs, of tomato paste. Okay, got it. Now what are you doing, Judy?
I have, what do I have? Basil and oregano,
A teaspoon each.
1 teaspoon each.
What is
Those
that?
are-
Was that
That was the
Basil.
basil,
basil?
and then the oregano.
oregano. Oh, by the way, this is another shirt that used to be really tight on me, and since our last time, I lost 3 more pounds.
Wow.
Pure trim,
Wow.
pure
And
trim
we-
shakes. That's what it
If
is.
you go on osmondfit.com,
Mm-hmm.
you'll find the shakes that are the meal replacements she's been
Yep.
doing. And we put them in our pumpkin loaf last week. How many of you have tried one of the recipes that we made last week? Any of you? I just want to know in your comments if you tried it and you liked it. The pumpkin loaf or the
Pumpkin loaf was amazing.
The sheet pan dinner.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put this recipe on later. So I have. It only calls for a half a teaspoon.
No, wait a minute. What is this called?
Granulated onion. I'm going to do
Granulated onion.
half a teaspoon of that.
Okay.
Okay,
And I grilled this chicken right here. Can you see that? I grilled that and I chopped it up. So, oh, by the way, my friend who owns this wonderful dog, you know, I'm getting so skinny. He tried to bury me 3 times. I'll go there.
You make it fun. You make life fun. Anyhow, so this is so easy. I don't know if any of you have bought pizza sauce before, but it's so easy. It's just like, why buy pizza sauce? And you can put all your fresh ingredients. If you have your own herbs, I have a little bit of an herb garden in my window, and I have some fresh herbs we're going to put on our pizza, but you can totally put fresh herbs in here too if you want to.
This is all goes into this blender. That's amazing.
Would you like to have the honors? Oh, you know what I forgot? I have I like to put just a little, like a teaspoon of broth in here.
Do you believe this is going into a blender now? What? It's an amazing.
Now, if you have beef or whatever you've got on hand, it will
This
just...
is chicken broth, though.
This is
I mean, chicken bouillon. Bouillon.
chicken bouillon. You can use vegetable bouillon and whatever you want. It just kind of makes the flavor wonderful. Okay, I know because of your shakes you drink in the morning and for dinner.
And for dinner.
I know you know this blender. Do you mind blending this up for us?
This is part of me now.
Like
so.
your friend.
Okay, so I'm going
And
back
make sure
in
to
here.
put the lid on. You know that.
I know that, you bet. I tried it. I did it once without the lid, so I learned a good lesson. It took me 4 days to clean it up. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go halvesies on instead of going all the way
Okay.
as far as speed.
All right.
Okay, ready? Well, I'll speed it up a little bit. It's not getting this right here.
Make it go faster.
Yeah, let's go faster. Is that good enough? Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, so
Okay.
after you blend that up,
Uh-huh.
what we're going to do is put it
Let's
back.
see. I think it did
Yeah,
get that
it's good.
size. It's
It's
okay.
good.
Okay.
We're going to pour it back in the pan.
Okay. Okay, all of it down here. Uh-huh.
It's going to be kind of thick.
You want me to grab the spoon here?
Sure.
Okay, and then just pull it all down.
Judy, do you like pizza?
I love pizza.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like pizza. I mean, there could be people out there.
How many of you have tried the cauliflower crust? Because it tastes so good, like you wouldn't even know you weren't having regular
Actually,
pizza.
it's my favorite now.
Is it?
Yeah,
When we go to Top Golf, it's fun.
that's just fun. Yeah.
But I saw a meme the other day that said, shoot for the stars, because if cauliflower can be a pizza, you can be anything. Okay, so that's going to simmer just for a little while, like 30 minutes or even 20 minutes. So I'm going to put it on the stove.
I can't remember now what the next step is. You told me what the step was. What is this?
What is
Don't
what?
tell me. Well, you wait for that to simmer.
Yes.
Then you pour it on the
Yes.
on the bread. That was right. Okay.
So what are we starting next if it's not pizza?
The rice.
The orzo bowls.
Orzos.
Okay, so we're going to start the orzo bowl. So I'm going to turn this over here.
I just
don't
want to show them
know.
this amazing thing here.
Oh, that's the Brussels sprouts.
I know. I just have to show them.
So look
it's
at
like,
I know they
it
look burnt,
It looks burnt.
but those are just the little leaves but this is what you're looking for.
That-
See how nice
It
and
is,
brown those are?
And it's got olive oil. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, Judy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, Judy.
Yes.
The moment of truth. I want you to try one of these
Come here,
roasted
Judy.
Brussels sprouts.
Judy does not like them, but
She
I
might
love them.
not like them, but I want you
She's
to
never
try
tasted.
one.
Now be honest, Judy. It's okay. They know you don't like them.
And give it a minute and chew on it.
It's a lot different than the one I had growing up.
Doesn't
Okay,
it taste
see?
like zucchini?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it's because of the olive oil and the
The garlic.
garlic.
And roasting them.
Roasting 'em.
Roasting everything just makes it better.
No, I don't think my mom roasted them.
Yeah.
So
See,
you
have to-
like
I
those
think, I
okay?
think I think she just boiled them.
see, you have
Do you
to
like
roast
those all
them.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should eat those.
Way
Okay.
different, huh?
See, I told you.
Why don't we
about
put
them.
those somewhere else so they don't
Okay.
get in the way of our...
Okay.
Okay,
I'll put 'em
now, here's our stove. I don't know if you can see it there.
All right.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm
Now we're doing the orzo.
gonna put these... This is a flame diffuser that you put on your stove. You wanna put that somewhere else?
Okay.
To
This is a flame
not have
diffuser.
as much flame on your pan.
Perfect.
I took
Okay.
cooking classes from Chef Brad for like, gosh, 3 or 4 years straight. These are our little ovens. This is our microwave and our little oven. That's gonna go away. We're using those before our big oven got put in.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do our orzo.
Now, can I putting it down so they can see what you're doing on
Yep.
the stove a little bit like that?
Muy importante.
Okay. Okay.
Here's our pot we're gonna make our orzo in. So what you're gonna do is use, do you see our avocado oil right there?
Avocado oil. Let's see. Yes, it's right here.
Or, you know what would be fun? We're dead, nobody's over.
Okay. Okay. This is avocado oil.
Oh, or you know what I might use?
We may not use it.
I asked him to go get it, and then I changed my mind. Here's this really cool, they have all these olive oils that are infused with spices. So I think I'm going to use this basil oil.
You know what? This is really fun for me. I have never done this before, ever, until Karina started teaching me these little things here and there. But actually, this is really fun. And I think, actually, if every couple or friends, or you bring friends, but to cook alone is not fun. So bring friends over or couples to do it, whatever. But when you do it with people, it just somehow it's like what Chef Brad told us. Remember?
Yeah.
It invites fun and conversation and it makes the whole art of cooking.
When you cook together.
And it really is an art when you think about what we're trying to do here. We're creating things, so it's creative.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned a whole new love for something. I never thought in a million years I would like to do this. I mean, this wasn't me. This is now me.
Okay, so we are simmering this tomato, all this tomatoes and everything. So like
Okay.
the pizza sauce, we're simmering that.
But I feel like I need to do something here.
It's going to bring the
I'm not-
flavors out. Okay, we're waiting for this to get kind of warm.
Okay.
It's just about 2 tablespoons of this olive oil.
Okay.
And we're going to get our orzo.
Oh,
Now, you always double your liquid when you make orzo. So we have 3 cups of broth, and you can make any flavor you want, or you can use water if you want to. So we're going to get 1 cup.
wait a minute. You can do water or that?
Oh, I forgot the sugar. We need to add about a teaspoon of sugar in the pizza sauce, because anytime you're using tomatoes, they're so acidic that if you don't add a teeny bit of sugar just to balance it out, it'll taste weird. I can already smell all the spices on that. It smells wonderful. Okay, so that's getting hot.
Okay. Now-
Do you know where my little, can you grab those scissors, Judy, up by those oils where the tomatoes are?
Oh yes, right here.
Yeah, thank you.
I got them. Okay.
So we're gonna measure. If we have 2 cups of liquid, then we need
Wait a minute. You put that. What did you put in there?
nothing.
Oh, nothing. Oh.
We have 1 cup of orzo. I'm just getting rid of it.
You're getting rid
Because
of
I
it.
had a few little pieces and I was just like, that's going somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so there's our cup of orzo. All right,
Which
now
is
we're
fantastic, by the way.
gonna brown that up. Do you think that spatula is, okay, do you wanna do that? Let's
Yeah.
get you a spatula.
Oh, like you mean like this?
No, don't use that one. 'Cause
Oh.
it'll get crusty. Where's that
Oh,
spatula
okay.
with the scroll? The scroll?
I'm really good at stirring things up.
He stirs trouble up.
I stirred a lot of things up in my life.
So just get that kind of tossed in the.
Okay, now what oil did you put in here for the
I
orzo?
put that olive oil with basil.
Okay, that's what it is. I think they can see it in here.
Can you see in there? I don't know if you can.
Can they not see it? Oh, I'll just keep stirring it.
We're
right?
not like the professional kitchens that have like the view from above. So I'll kind of show you in the middle. So it looks kind of juicy there. It's got the oil, he's tossing the oil all over it. Now we used whole wheat orzo. You can use just regular orzo. Okay, leave that alone now,
Just leave it alone?
but just kind of spread it out so it will get a little.
Okay.
You're supposed to brown it a little bit. You're not going to be able to tell really a lot with the whole wheat orzo, but it just needs to cook a little bit so it gets those flavors into the orzo.
Okay.
And then if you want to stir up our pizza sauce,
Stir up trouble. Uh-huh.
and we're going to just let that cook for a while.
Okay, now just how much do I stir it up? I can't remember what you
Just
told me.
that's good.
Okay. And let it, don't leave it in there because it's plastic. Leave it out, right?
We'll just stick it somewhere there.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Now, as far as like pizza toppings, what do you like on your pizza, Jay?
Oh, well,
Do you like a red sauce or do you like?
I love, let's see.
Here's Judy.
What I don't really like, here's Judy. What I don't like on my pizza is pineapple for some reason. I love pineapple by itself.
Mm.
You love pineapple on it.
On your
So,
pizza?
a lot of people love pineapple on it, but I just
Canadian
like
bacon and pineapple, yeah, I do.
bacon and
I
pineapple.
love Canadian bacon and pineapple.
And I like bacon on it. Okay, now.
What's your favorite pizza?
Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Canadian bacon and
Oh,
pineapple.
really?
I like that
Or
too.
I like a cheese.
Just cheese?
Sometimes pepperoni's a little too spicy for me.
Oh.
Yeah. What about you?
I like a lot of different things. I think my favorite was the chicken with that what's that sauce, babe? It had pine nuts and
Pesto?
Pesto, and it was what was that one thing in England? Remember that pizza?
Oh, so you like my favorite pizza.
Yeah, which is yours? Yeah.
So I like pesto sauce, the green sauce.
The green. It had chicken and
Chicken breast, pine nuts, basil,
and pesto.
artichoke hearts.
That's it. I couldn't think of it.
So
Artichoke
I have all that.
and the cheese, of course.
And cheese. So,
That was so good.
yep. So,
It was so good.
right now,
Okay.
let's start. I think
No.
our pizza sauce.
Now the pizza sauce
I
is
would
going to go.
normally let it cook a little bit longer, but for the sake of time, and I don't mean the spice,
For the sake of time.
time.
Not TYM.
T-H-Y.
Or T. Was it?
Is
What is
it T-H-Y-M-E?
THY or is it TY?
I think it's THY.
THYM.
Okay, for the sake of
I
time.
used to sing Rosemary and Thyme. You know that
Are
Arthur
you going to Scarborough Fair?
Parsley, sage. I used to sing it all the time with Andy and the brothers.
Oh, cool.
You recorded it.
I
Recorded it?
When did when did we record that? I was in the 60s.
1970, Hello, the Osmond Brothers. It was
See?
released in Japan.
1970, Hello, the Osmond Brothers, and what?
It was released in Japan.
First,
Judy just knows that stuff. I don't know where
she is a
keeps it.
walking encyclopedia. It's
The
scary
music, the music.
The
for
music.
this
I know
for
the music.
all the music. It's just scary, amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to point this over here in a sec.
Oh, okay.
This is I'll share with you Jacques Brad's pesto recipe. For now, let's see. I'm going to point this down there.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'll show you our pizzas as we're building them.
Okay.
And
This is amazing
let's take
pizza.
this away and put that there.
Okay, you bring this in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So now this is.
Now,
I forgot now if
Do you want to do the red one, and Judy, you can do the green one?
This is going to be the green one and the red one. Okay.
Okay? Can
Now-
you guys be...
Where you just
Smear that
spread it.
Now smear this around on that, right, babe?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I. Are we having a race or contest?
I don't think so.
So why don't you try to stump Judy? Talk about...
Okay, Judy. Okay, Judy. Let's see. Let me see if I can stump you. What was the first song we released on Uni Records?
I can't stop.
Oh, I can't stop it either. Oh, you mean that song? I can't stop.
Yeah, I can't stop.
What was the first song we released on Barnaby Records?
Be My Little Bumblebee. Because there's like 3 of the Barnaby singles.
I know nothing, so... Judy.
Who produced the album Steppin' Out?
Maurice Gibb.
The Bee Gees. Okay.
The Bee Gees.
Okay, now I want to show you this.
let's
It's
see.
the orzo. It's getting nice and toasty. Do you see how it's like got some dark brown in there? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the liquid to it. Oh, can you move that towel in my glasses?
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Just move those. I'm going to add the liquid into it.
Angel, is this enough? I can't remember. Was
Yeah,
this?
that looks
Or do you want
great.
me to put more?
It's going to... Now let's hope that doesn't set off the smoke detectors.
Oh, but and we have smoke detectors.
We don't
and if
have
they
the
go-
hoods over our
You know what
stove
I better
yet.
do,
No,
sweetheart?
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Is Adam Nefford
Can you help me?
Oh, you got it.
Okay, now I'm going to put this back on the stove.
Okay.
And
Okay, now I forgot. Now what it goes.
okay, now you're going to put your toppings.
Toppings, that's it.
Now on that one, Judy, if you could put, let me show you what we've got.
What do we have?
So,
It's sun-dried tomatoes too. Sorry, not
oh,
Jay's favorite. Okay.
oh, you're right.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
This is
chicken.
not this is the part I don't like. It's the sun-dried tomatoes, but so many people love it. So
Where's
I
the,
can get through it. It's kind of how Judy feels about.
And you can really put anything you want. So
Okay, here
here's
we go.
pine nuts.
Pine nuts.
We love pine nuts on there. You know what? We should have roasted those, although they're going to roast when they cook.
Yeah,
Pine
pine
nuts,
nuts.
Artichoke
Hearts.
and sun-dried tomatoes. And then on this one, let's put just veggies. Do you want to get some
Yes.
peppers and cut them up the
Yeah.
3 different colors?
Yep.
Please and
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. How many colors do you want?
I don't care. 3.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that as Judy builds hers, and you guys all know pizza. And you could even put the cheese first if you wanted to, but I like the cheese later.
Sweetheart, you want just, how big of the slices do you want me
Pretty
to?
small, pretty thin, but you can make them as big as you want.
Okay, so I've got three different
There's no
Actually-
wrong way to do it.
three different peppers. There's red, green, and yellow.
And if you can buy organic, if it's not outrageously priced, it's always better to buy organic.
Why is that? I've wondered
Because
why.
they can spray pesticides and things on your food
Oh,
if it's not organic. I thought I got the right lid and I didn't get the right lid.
okay. Okay, so you want me to I've almost got this done now.
Okay.
How many pieces, babe?
Oh, just enough to put on the pizza. 3 different ones.
Okay. I'm almost got it down.
All right. Oh, look at Judy. She's going to town with the pine nuts. Pine nuts almost taste a bit like sunflower seeds. Have you ever tasted them?
I think once in home ec.
They're good, aren't they?
I got a quiz for
Do you want a
Judy.
fork?
I got a quiz for Judy. Judy,
What?
okay, I love putting you on the spot.
I gathered, yeah.
Okay. How many languages have we recorded in?
And list them if you dare.
And I dare you to listen.
Okay, besides English, obviously. Japanese, Swedish. Some of you have recorded in Spanish.
Yep.
A Polynesian, like for Malier.
Yep. One more.
I know. Donnie's recorded in German.
German.
You did the backup in it.
Yep. That's it. That's all I remember.
Well.
French? Was there any French?
No.
Wasn't there?
No.
We were going to, and we held it back. The French. But,
Marie's recorded in Latin. Check.
oh yeah, that's right. Well, now ask me to speak languages.
Okay, speak language.
Okay, I know some Russian.
Okay.
Garachki.
Oh, wow. What does that mean?
That's the key you open up the garage door with. Garachki. Okay, now.
Oh, don't you all wish you had a dad joke telling Jay with you when you cook your dinners? I tell you, it's always fun.
Oh, I don't know. My mind is a joke book, but Judy's is a jukebox. But Karina's,
Call her Judy Bucks.
Karen, she remembers movie lines now
Movie lines and song lines.
and song lines. That's right. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, look at this beautiful one. And I don't want to put a ton of cheese on there.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, don't put all of that on there, just a little bit.
So
And
just
then-
spread it out.
Yeah, and then we have Kalamata olives also.
Okay.
Wow, look at that.
I see it says Mirage.
Those are beautiful. Okay, that's good.
Just
That's
a little
good.
bit.
Oh my heck. Okay, you're gonna eat this one.
Okay.
You want to put the olives on? I
Uh-huh.
kind of just a little bit, just sprinkle them around evenly.
So these are all. What kind of olives are these again?
Kalamata. Kalamata. What's the matter, you?
What's the matter, you? Call them.
Oh my
Okay.
heck.
And a little bit more.
Whatever you think.
What do you think, Judy?
I'm not the pizza police.
Oh, then Judy, tell me when to stop. Somebody stop me!
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Judy, come on. What are you encouraging him? Okay.
But now I didn't put my chicken on.
Do you want chicken on this one too?
Well, did I overdo it with the chicken?
No, because we need it for the orzo bowl.
Oh, no, let's do that for the orzo.
Okay. Now the cheese. I know there are some great cheese substitutes out there for those of you that are dairy free, but cheese isn't the super healthiest. Dr. Mark has took us off of all dairy, but sometimes you just have to have it, right?
Yeah.
And
but
so,
it's just a temporary taking off.
so what I thought we'd do is just kind of just not be super heavy with the cheese. Just give it a little bit. There's also this like, what is it called? Some kind of yeast that you use. I just think if you can have just a bit, you know, it's great to do. They also have cheese made out of tofu
Oh yeah.
and that kind of stuff.
Now
if you
we
can't
put
do
cheese on that one too, right?
Yep.
So, now what kind of cheese is this, babe?
Just mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Is even talking to Gina again?
Yeah.
He's talking with his hand, with his his accent.
That's right.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now I love mozzarella.
I'm telling Dr. Mark.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. Do you want to put that in the oven?
okay. For how long?
To just melt everything.
Now, you know what? I got a little
Crust.
problem. I'm
I
going
may
to have to
move it.
move this.
I will.
Okay. Now, is the oven on right now? So,
The oven is on right now.
what degree? I mean, how many degrees is it on?
Well, 375 to cook the pizza.
Okay.
Probably about 10 minutes because the crust is done. It comes done.
Okay.
If we were making fresh crusts, it would take longer.
Now again, for those who are just kind of tuning in, tell them about this crust again.
It's cauliflower
It's
crust.
cauliflower.
So it's
Cauliflower.
very low calorie. It's
It's amazing.
mostly just
And it tastes fantastic. It's like the normal bread. Wouldn't
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
better, I think.
They're making cauliflower flour now. They're making a lot of different sugars and flours and things that
Wow,
you
it's
can
amazing.
use instead. So cauliflower flour, they make the crust out of it.
Uh-huh.
It's really healthy for you.
Wow. Have
And
you
we
had
have-
cauliflower before, Judy?
Like just the vegetable?
You,
Yeah.
You got to be in the stream because you are our guest. here.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as a vegetable?
No,
yes.
but no crust.
No.
So this
no.
is your first
This
time?
will be my
I
first
can't
time.
wait until you try it.
No.
Okay, our orzo's cooking up. It kind
Okay.
of just absorbs the liquid as you cook it.
Okay, here we
And
go.
it needs to cook about 15 minutes, so we're going to just
So
keep cooking it.
that's orzo in there, right?
That's orzo in there.
So, okay, now here's when do you put the Brussels sprouts on again?
So let's start our orzo bowl, even though our orzo isn't finished. You want to
Okay.
do that?
Okay.
So since we have some time to
Okay.
kill, we
Okay.
will just, so we have a few of these, but we'll show them like, so pretend you're having company over. You can have them big like this, or you can have small bowls. What do you want to do? Should we each make our own small one, or should we make one big one?
I think one big one is more fun altogether.
Okay. Or we can each make our own and make, okay, we'll do one big one. So what we have to put in those, we have the orzo, we have the chicken,
Okay.
we have the Kalamata olives,
Okay.
we have some tomatoes and peppers over there, and we have the Brussels
Now
sprouts.
you just throw it all in one bowl.
Yeah, but I like to keep them kind of separated.
That's what you showed me how you. I'm a mixer, but you like to separate the different ones. Okay, let's do the separate. So, chicken over here, olives there. Just
Yeah, sure. And then I have like a dressing I'm gonna make up just to pour over it. I'm gonna get that recipe while you do all of that. And then just try to pick through those and leave the dark leaves on the tray.
Okay, so just so I do this right, chicken here,
Yeah, it's not
olives,
it's no big deal.
not all of it chicken.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, here we go. Then the those pine nuts, babe.
Yeah. If you want to put pine nuts,
No.
that's probably good.
Did I just ruin it?
No,
Okay.
there's no way to ruin an orzo bowl. It's whatever
Okay.
you want.
And then the olives on this side. This is amazing when it's all put together. Okay, now I forgot what these are. Artichokes, babe.
You can if you want. Do you have an avocado?
I don't have an avocado. Darn it.
That's really good with it.
Okay, you know what happened? I'm sorry. I ate it yesterday. I was wondering what we had the avocado for, and I thought, oh, this will be good. And I forgot we were saving it for the dinner here. So normally you would put avocado in here too, okay? So I goofed. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you I ate the avocado.
Oh, no worries. I'm gonna whip up just a vinaigrette dressing.
Okay. And Judy's gonna put the Brussels sprouts, her favorite thing.
Her
In
new
this-
favorite thing.
Okay, Judy, bring those over. You can actually bring them out with the burnt leaves on it too. She's taking the burnt leaves off. Do you believe that?
She said leave the
Did you-
dark leaves off.
I did.
Oh, you said that? I misunderstood.
You-
Okay, I've got a
Listen.
1/3 cup of this pressed basil olive
These
oil.
have all been deleted, that corner.
These are delete, huh? Okay, we're gonna slide these Brussels sprouts over. Okay, let's delete some more.
Okay.
But you can stay in the picture here, Judy.
I
right?
don't have to stay in the picture.
Yeah, because you're our guest,
Are you
remember?
being shy, Judy?
she's
Playing shy?
she's camera shy, Judy. I didn't know you were camera shy. Are you camera shy? Yeah, she's Karen used to be camera shy. I remember our first time we got together. Well, what was it? 2 years now? How long have we been doing
2
it?
years in April.
2 years in April, and I had to keep pushing her into
the
the
camera?
into the camera.
Kind of like Judy.
Kind of like we're doing with Judy, you know, she just kind of works her way out of the picture.
Where did my measuring
But-
spoons go?
Actually, you know, after a while you become a camera hog like me, and you just like.
Oh, whatever. You're not a camera host. Okay, so I have a 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Okay.
I'm using this basil flavored. I've got 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinaigrette, balsamic oil.
Okay.
I'm using this glaze because I
Oh, I know what I was going to ask you, sweetheart.
what?
The onions. I forgot.
I put those in the pizza sauce.
Oh, you've already done that.
Yep, you blended those up.
Okay. I wasn't listening.
Okay.
Like most guys, we have a problem listening. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so if you
I was going to tell that joke, but
What?
you know, about the conversation with this man and a woman, and they were having a conversation. All of a sudden, she says, "I don't think you've heard a thing I've said." And he says, "Well, what a terrible way to start a conversation." I wonder if some women out there can relate to that
Oh,
with
I
their
think-
husbands. I think.
you do that, you're pretty good.
No, I've done it, Miss.
But sometimes you're just in your own world.
I think
Okay,
guys
but-
get in their own worlds sometimes. And
Yes.
we can't think. We like one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Okay, I'm putting some fresh thyme and basil in there.
Oh, did I tell you about how the secret to getting along in marriage? There's a acronym called HALT. If your wife is hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, HALT, stop.
That's
Don't
the
push
halt.
any idea. You halt, okay?
Okay, what was the one that Val sent us?
Oh, it's
Val,
hysterical.
okay,
Can you
we
find
have
it?
to find that one.
This will blow your mind. It's
Do you
so
have
fun.
a joke to tell in between?
Oh, well, I've got lots of jokes that come across my mind. But you know the funniest dad joke, I think, while she's looking that up. And Wayne used to say this on stage. For those who remember Brother Wayne, and he was such a funny guy. What a joy to perform with. You know, my brother Wayne, he was always coming up with, and sometimes he'd come up with these weird jokes, but he'd like to surprise us. But I swear the
Just to
fun.
shock you?
It's just to shock us on stage, and so we would just let him do his thing, you know. And those who've been to our shows in Branson, Missouri, but the funniest dad joke he has ever told I've ever thought was this one. He says, this guy goes up to this lady, says, "Hey, can I have a hamburger, shake, and fries?" And she says, "Sir, this is a library." He says, "Oh, can I have a hamburger, shake, and fries?" To me, that is hysterical. Okay, here's 5 terms used by a woman. You ready?
Okay, now these are hysterical. Don't take offense, anyone. These days, comedians always offend people.
Okay, yes, they do. Okay, if your wife says "fine," it really means this is the word of women that the word women use to end an argument when she knows she is right and you need to stop talking. The
So
second-
Val gave those to us, Al Bagley. Last week we had Ruthie with us
Yeah.
cooking. That's her husband, Val. He is
Oh,
a hoot.
he's hysterical. And Ruthie, she's wonderful. They're just great. Okay, the second thing deadly terms women use. Nothing. Okay, this is means when a woman says nothing, she means you should be worried. That means when she uses nothing, that you should be worried. Okay, that's
So
it.
like if you say, hey, what's the matter?
Yeah, what's the matter?
And I say nothing,
Then you should be worried.
that's funny.
Okay. Number 3, if she says, go ahead. Okay. Do not confuse this with permission. It's a dare, and don't even think about it.
It's a dare.
And don't even think
Oh,
about it.
my
Okay.
heaven's sakes.
This is great. The other one is whatever. I've heard this in couples before. Whatever.
I do that.
You did that to me the other
Yeah.
day. What she really meant was it's a woman's way of calling you an idiot. Whatever.
Whatever.
You said that the other day. I was going to call you out on it, by the way. The other one is this is the 5. That's okay. That's okay. She's thinking long and hard on how and when you will pay for your mistake. That's okay. Okay? She's thinking about how you're going to pay. And here's the bonus word. I love this
There's
one.
a bonus word.
This is the bonus word. Wow. That means this is not a compliment, okay? She is amazed that one could be so clueless. That you could be so clueless. Wow.
But I don't do that to you.
Only
It's
one
funny
time.
though.
One
Well,
time
I
she said,
whatever.
wow. She
Oh,
said,
did I say
wow.
wow?
Yeah, well, that was 3 years ago. I kept track of that one.
Oh, you're so full of it. You are so full of it.
Wow. Okay. Anyway.
I want to check on our pizza.
Oh, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
I mean, the pizza
Hey,
oven.
Judy, didn't we find a pizza cutter the other day?
I did, but I gave you all the stuff.
Did we have
Is it in
it
with the
was
drawer-
a,
the
it was a
sharp
pizza
drawer?
cutter.
I have it. Oh, it is. I have a sharp drawer. Everything in here is sharp.
This is a pizza cutter, by the way.
They know
Oh, okay.
Cooking with Jay. He's going to show you some very important tools.
I'll show you some real good, interesting tools, which you already know everything about it. Okay. Okay. So this is the cool thing that what's it called, babe? This dish.
The orzo bowl.
Oh, the orzo bowl. Yeah.
You are killing me today. I'm going to put a tiny bit of cilantro on the orzo bowl. It just looks kind of fun to. put
Why
some
she
fresh
likes to
leaves.
have it separated, I don't know.
You can toss it all together.
See,
But-
this looks really good, but it looks really good when it's all
You know
mixed
what
together.
would be really good in here? Some cherry tomatoes cut in half.
Oh.
That would have been good, but that's okay.
What did we do with our tomatoes?
Well, we have a tomato that's cut up. You want to put that
Yeah,
in?
let's just do it.
It's right there. And put some of those peppers. Just put
Okay,
all that in
okay,
there.
watch this. Watch this. This is what I'm going to do.
But look, it's all fresh.
Okay, you ready?
It's made with lots of fresh veggies and.
Okay, you ready?
No, don't do that.
What do you, how do you put it in?
Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay. That tomato is not my favorite.
Oh,
It's kind of mushy. I think it's had its better days. Let's not put that on there.
but normally you would put a tomato in there?
The cherry tomato.
Cherry tomato.
That was a tomato, but it was kind of, it got in the part of the fridge where it got kind of almost frozen, so it made it kind of mushy. I
Okay.
don't- But normally I would put cherry tomatoes.
So we're having this orzo bowl, and then we're having the pizza party down
I'm
there.
going to get those pizzas out
Okay.
if you want to clear a space for them.
Okay.
Right here.
I'll clear a space.
He is so good. to
Oh,
have.
this is the coolest little island. This was sitting in a box for a whole year outside until we realized it was outside.
Here, watch.
And it was in a box.
This is really hot. So
Okay.
don't touch. No. So he goes to grab it. What the heck? Okay, here are our pizzas. They look so
Look,
good.
isn't that cool?
I'm going to point down the. I'm going to point the camera down so you can see
Okay,
them.
all right.
Okay, there they are.
Look, Judy, you're not looking at this. You're on
Let me
camera,
I'm
Judy.
sorry.
Hold on, really.
Sorry,
Judy, you have to look. Judy, well, want to
Oh,
grab that?
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just put them right here.
Okay,
since it's
is
wet.
that not cool?
Yeah, you want to cut them?
Yes, I
With our
will.
pizza cutter? Do you know what a pizza cutter is?
I know what a pizza cutter is now. Anyway, I'm going to cut it right here. And, boy, this is so good. I hope this turns out like it did the other day. It was
Here's a
so
few
good.
plates.
It is.
Right here.
And if you were all here, we'd invite you to have some right here. But
They
you
are
you
here.
are here though.
What would you like? We're gonna get you a piece. What would you like? Tell Jay. Let Jay know. He's not Flat Jay either. He's the real thing.
What's his Mr. Rogers? I feel like Mr. Rogers right now, and
Did you know Mr. Rogers was really a war hero?
they don't know that. Look at Mr. Rogers' background. He was Fred Rogers. He was a war hero, and a lot of people don't know this. My father was a war hero, and when he died, they had a 21-gun salute from the Air Force, and we asked what happened, what caused that? Because we knew Father was in the military, and then they read all the things that Father did in World War II to save so many lives at the airport. He was in charge of the airport in England.
In London.
And
Was it London?
it was just off of, not in London, it was outside of London, but and when they would attack, and he saved so many lives, and they read this thing. Father would never tell us because it was too hard on him. He really had a, man, I get emotional. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it, but he was an amazing guy. And he's a hero in so many ways to me, but just that added one more layer of hero-ness to him. But oh, not fours.
I don't want a big one of that one.
Oh, you just want to cut them in half, like
Yeah,
this.
like a half one.
But anyway, but yeah, my father and Fred Rogers. I tell you, look, you know, I always wondered why when we talked to Father about his Air Force experience, or it used to be called Army Air Corps that he was in actually, and then why he would stop. You know, he would start talking and then he'd stop and he'd get choked up and then he couldn't continue. And now I understand after reading what Donnie's got that with that eulogy or whatever they called that in his archives about what they read about Father. It was just amazing.
That looks really good.
Now, you want me to cut these in
Yeah,
those little
do
ones
smaller
too?
ones.
Okay.
We have a lot of guests to feed, Jay.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Okay. Can they see this okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Judy.
I don't know. Can you see it okay?
Okay. This is mine, and oh, did you want some of that too?
Okay, there's our 3 plates. I'm going to check the orzo.
Okay. I think I did this right. Okay, now, hopefully I did this right. There.
Awesome.
See? I did
Okay.
it.
Now I want Judy, since you've never tasted cauliflower crust pizza before, I want you to try it and tell everyone what you think about the crust. And we're making you eat like on camera. You can turn your back and eat if you want. Here you go.
Is that not cool? Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
And then what do you do with the orzo?
It's still simmering. It's
when you
finishing up.
and we eat that too?
We'll do that in a minute. There it is so far.
Wow. Not the wow, the way women say wow.
But real wow.
The real wow.
What do you think?
It doesn't even like taste like cauliflower. Like you're eating the
Yeah.
vegetable.
Yeah.
It does not taste like that.
It
So
just
what does
tastes
it taste
a
like?
regular
It just tastes like crust.
like a regular
See?
pizza crust.
I told you.
You told me. He told me everybody.
And it's healthy. It's not. It's bread, sugary bread. You know that. So if you got any what we call allergies to bread or like whatever it is, this is the substitute.
Or even just if you're trying to lose weight and trying to watch your diet, trying to because flour and sugar and all that, they have that tiny bit in the sauce, but they cause inflammation in your joints. And it's better just not to have flour if you can do without it.
That was amazing. I'm sorry, but that was amazing.
It tastes good. The flavors are so strong.
Now you can imagine if you get your friends together, or a couple, two, three people, whatever, and you get together and start talking and laughing and having fun, when you invite people for dinner, as Chef Brad says, make them cook it with you. Force them to cook it with you. No, invite them to cook it with you so that it can be an experience, so that when you eat, I'll eat it together. And then here's the key too. When you're done, clean up together. So many times, how many times, now this has always bugged me, and it's always bugged Father too.
What?
Because my father would always do the cleanups. He would love to clean up after what mother cooked, and then he would help her with everything. But they would go to dinner, and afterwards, you know, the woman usually does all the work, cooks and then cleans while the guys go out and watch TV. He hated that, and that's why he would offer to take the plates to the sink, and usually the guys would get together and the women would start fussing around cleaning up, and that was his pet peeve. And he says, don't ever do that to your wife, ever.
So when you were home and you didn't have guests over, how did that go with the dishes?
We all pitched in, and regardless of who was there, and we all pitched in and did the cleanup together. But that was my father's pet peeve, is that the guys would go off to their thing and do their thing, like the women had to cook and clean and clean up. And I don't know what it was. It did something to me, and I thought that was really good training. I thought, because I don't think it's, number one, fair to the women to do that, and I think it's chauvinistic for guys to do that. And I'm sorry, I had to say that, but it's.
Well, you know what? I think this day and age has changed a lot, and I bet you if we have couples watching, I'll bet they share that load.
I bet you they do now.
But Jay always does. He always gets up and starts cleaning the kitchen after we're done eating, and I'll say, "What are you doing?" And he'll say, "I'm just puttering." And I'm
Puttering
like,
is the word.
"Okay, as soon as I finish, I'll come help." And he's got it halfway done before I even get over
well,
there.
but you do things together, and it's more fun, and like I say, you can talk, and you know, just it's cooking. This whole thing's an experience that you do together, and it's fun. I didn't used to cook the part. I used to do the cleanup part, but now I like to do the cooking part with you. So anyway, I hope you've had fun with us, and hope you've enjoyed this cooking show, or whatever we call it, sweetheart.
We're just having you over to cook. I'm going to put our orzo in, and then I'll let you see what it all looks like.
We're almost done. Hold on.
Up. And
This is the cool part too.
this is the cool part.
Watch this.
Watch this. You are so cute.
Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
here it is with our orzo in.
Look at that.
If you want to take a look
What
at
a
it.
dish, huh?
So this is all fresh food. You got your little sprig of
Isn't that cool?
cilantro there. You've got your chicken, your orzo, some peppers, Brussels sprouts, fresh roasted. You've got your artichoke hearts, Kalamata olives, pine nuts. So that really complements your pizza.
Yeah, and so you eat that simultaneously.
Anyway.
But anyway.
Where did Judy go?
Well, Judy, come say goodbye now. We're going to say goodbye, Judy. Come over here. So, in fact, those that are interested, throw Judy, see if you can throw her off.
Oh,
Someone
gosh.
ask weird questions, like when it comes to do with records or music, and we'll see how many she can answer. Okay. Anyway,
Judy's like a sister to
She-
both
she
of us,
is,
and
she is.
we appreciate her friendship with
Yes.
us, and it's fun. We've had her up here a few days so far. It's been a little boring for her because we've been so busy. But
yeah.
we are going to start going out and having a blast and having some fun. So maybe
Yeah.
we'll go live just a few times while Judy is here, so you can all see what we're doing.
And some of your friends back home won't say, Wyoming.
And I think Friends
Oh,
clean
Friend.
off spaghetti sauce
Oh,
off
okay.
of Friends'
Anyway,
faces.
we love you. Have a great time. Hope to see you next week with a new menu. It'll be fun. So anyway, have a great week and take care of each other. Be kind to each other. Okay.
Yes. Thank you for coming over. We love you all.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.